What's up? It's Matt.
And Willow.
We're watching ReZero Season 2, Episode 9. Love, 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 love you.
Love, 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 love you.
Oh,
There's
shoot.
6 of them.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
Subaru
shocked by the title. I don't know.
Is with Echidna?
Yeah, Subaru's with Echidna who knows about his return by death.
Yeah, he was able to speak of it.
Yeah, which was very interesting. And she was like, Subaru, I feel your pain. I've been watching you, but I don't understand you. Please tell me everything about your life, because I'm the Witch of Greed.
That's about right.
Does she have ulterior motives? Who knows? There's a lot of other stuff going on, and I think if you want to recap on that, you should watch our last one.
Yeah, we just talked about it.
There's a lot. If you've caught this far, you know what's going on. Sanctuary Mansion, good lord.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, see? Okay, yeah, I think she's like bad, but she's gonna fight the Witch of Envy.
Yeah.
Interesting for someone who wants to understand everything.
Yeah, true.
Interesting.
I'd be more worried about time limits than quantity, like doing something irreversible, like waiting too long and spawning.
Yeah. Oh.
I think he's saying he's gonna save people, no matter what. He loves saying that.
I know. That is true. What? Oh shit.
Well, they already beat the white
all
whale.
3 of them were. Huh. Okay. That makes sense, because there were so many.
Yeah, it's a lot of bunnies.
But like, where the fuck did that come from? Tactical nuke. Oh, so like the bunny's going to come. We're gonna talk to more witches? Girl, you're dead. Yeah. Oh, all of them? Okay.
Damn.
Shit. This is crazy. Okay, I thought that witches were all in different graveyards.
I think she's in the grave, like he's transported to a different
Oh, I see.
witch thing through the graveyard.
Oh gosh, don't release her restraints because she's hungry. Oh, okay, Jesus.
Subaru's bad at following rules.
Yeah, you can be a jerk. She's literally evil.
Cause she said all the witches are like part of this hill or like place, but I don't think she didn't say the graveyard.
Oh, is she little? Oh.
Subaru looking right at her.
Jesus.
Oh, that's young Sue.
Don't touch her. No! Subaru, you're a dummy.
So
Subaru, you're literally so stupid. Oh, that's something to say. You're not supposed to touch her. Oh! Jesus Christ, what is happening? Oh, that's interesting.
That is really interesting.
Is it?
Typhoon's not
Wait,
gluttony.
what? What the hell is happening? We're talking to all of them?
Love strike.
Literally, what is happening, girl? I kind of love
Can you guess who she is?
Is she the last one? Or she's Wrath?
Yeah, I think she's Wrath. Because she said, they said Wrath's one was like punching the heel or whatever.
Okay, the witches are kind of, I'm like kind of obsessed with them. I also thought they were all gonna have white hair.
These are all the girls in the intro that you were like, who are all these girls?
Wait, she's so extra. Okay, she's my favorite so far. I didn't know that we were just gonna randomly see all of them. So we can touch Tifon. Wait, which one's Tifon?
That's a good question.
What the hell? Bitch, what?
That's giving
Oh.
any vibes. How are they supposed to make eye contact if she's got her eyes blocked?
Yeah. I like that they all have nicknames for each other. Don't go near her. Oh my god, she has like a lobster.
She's Urgot.
She is Urgot!
Super, get away from her.
Subaru, do not touch her. She definitely seems like the freakiest one so far.
Yeah.
Typhon's also creepy. Or whatever.
Those are the ones.
Subaru, focus on the plot. How do you kill him? True. Killed it though. She was trying to make food? That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, it does.
She's kind of spitting game right now.
So you actually have to like magic them all into one place and nuke them?
Yeah. But I think she's also implying something magical happened at the sanctuary.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, she's freaky. She's really freaky. Good job not touching her, though.
Yeah.
Typhon was wacky. I want to know which one she was.
I forget which sin, but she's the one who was judging people, like accidentally or whatever. When they were talking
right.
about that.
She was the judge.
And that's is that Pride? Maybe I think I can't remember.
Might be Pride.
Oh,
the Witch of Pride.
she said-
Thank you, Echidna. My queen. I loved her.
They didn't say that she judges people accidentally, but that's how we interpreted it whenever they described it as.
Yeah. So he got teleported into the future for the bunnies? Oh no, he was trapped for 4 days or something, and then the bunnies showed up. I don't know.
The well, he was locked up for 3 days before that. So I think he's saying from his respawn point, it was 4 days.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh boy. Oh. You kind of gotta save that.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, what are you taking? Oh. You're sending Petra to hell. Then why do you want it? Ah. We about to use Petra as some kind of magical bond? I'm scared. I think we just sent Petra. I think we just traded Petra's soul for something. Girl, you're being really mysterious.
Yeah, just trying to entice him back.
Oh, are we about to go further into the trial? Oh, what the hell?
I think he was walking outside.
Why does crazy shit keep happening? Like different crazy shit. Wow, even auto.
Shut the hell up, Subaru.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Haven't met her yet.
Meeting another witch! Oh. Why? Can Garfield see her?
I think so. Said we're gonna jump.
Dude, what the hell? I didn't know she could just show up and attack people. Why are things getting so complicated in different ways each time? Excellent question.
Maybe she's getting jealous.
What?
Oh, still a little more.
Oh, bitch. What? Next time?
He implied
Roswell!
He kind of knew.
What is going on? What is going on?
That's a good question.
Oh my god! What the hell?
So you were right. This was mostly him talking to Echidna, but
I didn't know we were going to talk to other witches, though.
Yeah. We talked to Pride, Wrath, and Gluttony.
And Envy.
And Envy. We haven't talked to Sloth.
Oh, but he has the sloth factor.
Yeah. So you would think she would want to talk to
Oh,
him.
girl.
And
Get with your boy.
I mean, I guess she doesn't. She's
lazy about it,
probably. What are the other ones? We do this every time.
Yeah. Pride, Wrath.
Lust, we haven't seen.
Lust. She probably looks like the disemboweler. The Pride, wrath, greed, gluttony, lust.
Wait, did we get them all?
No, there's 7.
Well, yeah. Pride,
Envy.
wrath, greed.
I'm looking them up.
We did pride, wrath, and greed, and then envy, and then sloth and lust. And there's one other one. We're missing one.
7 deadly sins.
Wait, hang on. Don't tell me. I'm about to get it. I'm not gonna get it.
Okay, we got pride. We got greed. We got lust. We got envy, gluttony, wrath. So, were we forgetting sloth?
I said sloth. I think that we just said different ones every time.
All right, we're just stupid.
Wait, but which witches? Because we met 4 witches this time, kind of.
We met.
Well, because we've met greed.
Okay, we've met greed. That's Echidna.
And then pride. Oh no, we
Type-
met 5 this
Typhon
time.
is pride.
Yeah. Minerva's wrath.
Minerva's wrath.
Then
Daphne
is
is
gluttony.
gluttony. And
Envy.
envy is envy. Does she have a name?
Yeah,
oh,
Satella.
Satella.
And then
Shit.
we haven't met sloth and lust.
Yeah, sloth and lust.
Yeah. I think I was forgetting gluttony when I was saying
I think so. Super interesting. They're all very interesting. I like that they have really unique designs and personalities because that makes me think we're going to have to deal with them more in the future. And we've opened up this whole can of worms now where if he goes to the witch's tea party, he can talk to Echidna, who seems really important, but also can talk to hypothetically any of the other ones.
Yeah.
But they might have their own issues.
And they also might break them up into little pieces.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was an interesting interaction, though, because she was like, "What? I forget what they." Because we had the little like blurb that Echidna gave all of them.
Yeah.
And like it was something about like judging people too harshly.
Yeah.
And she like took his
kind of
arm
without
off.
knowing the crime.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
And it was weird because she like took his arm off, but she was like, "Oh, you're not feeling pain, so you're a good person."
Yeah.
So she was like judging him, but she was like also.
Yeah, she hurt him and then was like, it's almost like she's pre-punishing you and then judging you based on how you react to the punishment.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, where she's like, oh, okay, I ripped your arm off, but it doesn't hurt. You're a good person because sin is pain or whatever. And then he like reacted like he was hurt. And she was like, oh, you think you're a sinner.
Yeah.
Which makes you better. Which was really interesting.
And that also, I think that's like a really interesting line because it's like really goes into like all the mental health stuff we've talked about of like, oh, you feel like something might not be like true or you feel worse about yourself. Like it's the mental law of like he feels like he is a bad person even though he's being judged as a good person.
Yeah. And also a lot of the time, like if something shitty happens and you feel really bad about it and you're like, I feel terrible and I want to do better next time, people who are shitty don't feel like they did anything wrong or need to improve, you know what I mean? So like I get where she was going with it, but it was definitely interesting.
Yeah.
And then Minerva, I don't really get her healing the world with punches thing. I'm just not. I don't
that
get
one's
it.
The most confusing.
But I fucking love her though. She's awesome. Like
she seemed the most friendly too. She just came out to help him out. This seemed like
it kind of just seems like she wants to help everyone, but she's very strong and punchy.
Yeah.
She's mad at the world and she'll heal you by punching you.
I mean, you had said when she was talking about it, when Echidna was talking about her, that potentially it was the type of thing where like she healed people, but you have to create some sort of harm to be able to heal people.
Yeah, harm to heal.
And she said her war-torn world or whatever.
Yeah.
So potentially like creating wars, but fixing, like, I don't know.
Yeah, like healing
something
people.
along those lines.
Yeah.
It seems like that is like the root thing to all of them. It seems like is that even if there's good intentions, it leads to things like with gluttony is I think the best example of that, of like I'm creating these things that people can infinitely feed off of, but actually
that was crazy. I never thought about that, where it's like like I created the biggest creature in the world that you can hunt and eat, but it wouldn't be fair to the creature I'm creating if it didn't also hunt and eat you.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like a challenge thing. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all kind of have this like, I haven't fully figured them all out. Again, I think you're right. Like greed is like the one that or not greed, gluttony is the one that makes the most like kind of easy sense.
Yeah.
Where like it kind of plays into Echidna helping him, where Echidna's like, I'm gaining knowledge by helping you, but I'm also gaining knowledge by kind of not helping you, or like being mysterious, because I get to see how you react, and I get to kind of like tempt you with things and like make you trade things. Like I don't even really know what happened with the
handkerchief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then why is the Witch of Envy here?
My guess is that he just talked to 3 other witches and she's a little jealous.
She is a little jelly, and
but she's in the real world, not in the spirit world.
I didn't know she could just show up. I thought she was like chained somewhere. I don't know what gave me that idea. I don't think they've ever said she's trapped. I just think they said she's really scary. Yeah. But in my mind, I was like, she's like,
and she's got like
locked away somewhere.
The like Voldemort thing of like, you don't speak your name or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
true. Super interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder.
And Garf saved him.
And Garf saved him. Garf continues to be the most fucking confusing character on this goddamn
Garf is
show.
my favorite part of this season because I just love the unpredictability. Like,
he's really interesting, but I don't. He makes it so difficult. I mean, it's not just him, because like Ryuzu's also confusing, and the situations are changing very dramatically episode to episode. I think like. Yeah, not changing, but like
some of the earlier ones, Garf changed more off less dramatic things.
True, but like the bunnies is now a threat. Like, not only do we have a time limit for the mansion, but it seems like we have a time limit before the infinite horde of bunnies shows up and devours everyone in the goddamn sanctuary.
Yeah.
So like. And now we might not even have to worry about that, because like the Witch of Envy's, like, is she killing everyone in her darkness? It kind of seemed like Roswell was like, I'm going to hell. Like,
he was ready.
I don't know the freaking side of the cross. I'm sorry if that was fun, but like like it was like, do better, Subaru. I'm out.
But he knows.
But he knows. That's crazy. He's a witch.
And he pulled out a book.
So
he did say there was only 2.
Which means him and Beatrice are like real ballers.
Or he was lying about Beatrice or something. But he hasn't, I don't know. He strikes me at this point of the time where if Subaru walked up to him and was like, hey, are you going to murder everyone? Like, are you going to, and he'd be like, yep. Like if that's what he was going to do. Like he wouldn't be like, no, I would never do that. He'd be like, yeah, I plan to do it. Go figure it out.
That's crazy that he knows. That's crazy that he knows. There's
Subaru said something, I think it was earlier in the season, where he said like, oh, he failed this time, and he was like,
this time.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
But they never really like got on it.
Yeah.
But it kind of implied like he wasn't like shocked by that. He was just like, I know. That's interesting.
He's kind of done a couple of things, and also he has done things like I feel like I've brought this up a couple times, so forgive me if we had already talked about this, but like there was the one time in season 1 where he left the time that Subaru succeeded, basically.
And it was kind of unprompted, like nothing changed.
Yeah, like he was almost the Garfield in that situation, but like it seems like he kind of
his seemed more intentional. Like Garf just feels like very emotional. Like he could
if the
flip
smallest
his mood on
change
a whim.
happens, Garfield's doing something completely different.
Yeah.
Or like if Garfield gets to talk to Subaru before Ryuzu, or Ryuzu before Subaru, or like he sees the wrong conversation.
Or the vibes are off.
Yeah, if the vibes are off, he's killing all the villagers.
He's blowing the village. Like,
Which is really funny. But no, you're right. He has a really like interesting part of this season.
I just feel like we haven't like gotten with the looping before something that's such a wild card that switches every time.
I agree.
And but like Subaru can read people and understand situations, but like you just can't clock
Garf.
Yeah.
And like between Garf and Echidna's like dealings and stuff, there's just like so much happening.
Yeah.
And also I think we talked about this a couple episodes ago, but like there's always kind of been one problem in one location. Like maybe the white whale and the witch cult were kind of 2 separate problems.
They were like in the same line though, like,
but like we don't even have like, I guess we do have confirmation that Bowel Hunter at the mansion is related to the sanctuary because she seems to be getting information, but we don't actually know that. Like,
no.
Like, we don't actually know that solving the sanctuary stops her or the other way around. You know what I mean? Like, he could get out of the sanctuary, stop her, and then nothing changes at the sanctuary. Like, and now I don't know what's going
or
on
he
with the
could
witch,
resolve everything at the sanctuary, go back to the mansion, and she's still waiting
and then
at
she
the
just pops out
mansion
and kills you.
like,
Yeah.
Like, she might be waiting there to kill him, but not waiting there to stop him from doing anything. Like, she
At
might,
the sanctuary.
like, it's just
yeah,
not
it's a
like,
separate thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And like,
it kind of seems like it's related because she's reported, like, because she mentioned she was told who's going to be coming back.
Yeah,
so
I'd be a little surprised if it's not related, but it could be. Like, it could be related to the royal selection, because like last time she wanted Amelia's little badge thing, or like she could be linked to the witch cult. Like,
it would be somebody who would have to know those people are at the sanctuary. Like,
but the witch cult could know that. Like,
because
and
they
also
were attacking
any
of the other candidates
stuff.
probably could know that, because like Krush knows that's where they're going. Like
it could be the freaking like foot lady. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably not, but like
but like they
other...
could easily get that information that they are going to the sanctuary, and they like, it was a very public thing that they were fighting the witch cult at this village, and like the village had to be saved.
And the other, like, the mercenary girl knows too.
Anastasia,
the one who has the little
the other
little cats.
Yeah.
And so like, again, there's already so much going on that I don't think she's related to that sort of thing. I think she's probably related to the sanctuary, like the Bowel Hunter. But the fact that there could not be, like, what if he helps Amelia through the trial, solves the Witch of Envy thing, then gets a new respawn point, and then has a separate chance to deal with, like, there's just like oh my god.
Yeah.
Every time it starts to make more sense, there's just like more stuff.
We also got a little more info on his return by death thing, because she was saying like the destiny thing. Yeah. But I don't really have too much to like say about it. It's kind of what like you'd expect, I feel like. Yeah,
I think we were already kind of talking about that, where like it'd be a huge twist if he ran out of chances. But that also would almost defeat the purpose of the show. Like, because then it would just be like, well, now what? Like, now we can't die.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's kind of the whole gimmick of the show, or like of his power. And like, I think we talked about before that like, it's clear that it's kind of weird that she just is like, I love you, I love you, I love you. Like, is this more emotional? But like, to me, I feel like she has a plan for Subaru.
Mm.
And like, she needs things to go the way that Subaru is making them go.
Yeah.
But I don't know like what that is. Probably to make like Amelia the witch or some shit. But also she doesn't seem to need Amelia. She's just running around.
Yeah. We talked about this theory in season 1 that I don't know all the answers for this.
Okay.
But this was one that like I had seen like some other people talking about and stuff that made sense. And I brought it up to you in season 1 because you mentioned something about it.
Okay.
But he's time traveling when he's going back in time. The witch, he got pulled from another world. The witch, they want to turn Amelia into the witch. She loves him drastically. Him and Amelia are like in love.
I see.
So potentially it's like the theory that I'm running with, at least at this point. Like I'm not. I might have more or less information later in the show, but without that aside, that potentially the witch is Amelia in the future, and she's pulling Subaru, and she loves Amelia. Or she wouldn't want Subaru to die. She wouldn't want like whatever reason.
No, that's really
whatever. I don't know what the end goal is there.
There's some kind of time loop thing almost like.
Yeah. And like if you were like in love with someone and like you were separated by worlds and there was some sort of time thing and you had magic powers to pull someone to another world and like protect them or get them to do something. Like minor arcane spoilers. It's almost like a Jace Victor kind of like thing.
It is kind of like a Jace
a little bit.
And
like, not exactly the same.
Like I know
they're straight.
This is the 13th time that I'm going to say this on this channel. Big Attack on Titan spoilers. It's also kind of like not the love part, but like the function of the power might be something kind of like Attack on Titan.
Like the
like she's almost like the attack like Amelia could be like the Attack Titan. Yeah. Basically. I guess like vague but big spoiler.
Yeah, that's kind of what the Arcane was.
In Arcane 2, like like Jason Victor, however you want to read that. Like I think
I
that's
was
straight
just
too. But like,
joking
yeah, no, I
mostly,
know.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
we like to argue about how many gay people there are in Arcade, but
yeah,
there is like a love and a bond there, and so that
yeah.
makes a lot of sense too. So that's a good comparison too.
But that's the theory that I'd be running with.
No,
like,
that's honestly I had not thought of that, and that's a really interesting
we
theory.
talked about it at one point in season one,
but I'm forgetful.
Yeah, and also we knew way less at that point.
Yeah,
like we had not interacted with Stella.
Yeah,
but you said something similar at one point.
That's excellent.
Yeah, and I remember saying, because I was impressed how early you came up with that.
It's probably because we were watching her.
But yeah,
I don't know. But oh man.
So I don't know.
Oh god.
And we're getting kind of close to like where I'm caught up with. Obviously, I've seen the rest of the season, but it's not like I've seen.
Yeah.
Like I've seen. Like about one season now, because we're like halfway through season 2 ahead, and season 3 is only halfway.
I'm expecting that pretty soon we have to figure out this goddamn sanctuary. Like he has to get another respawn point, because I feel like the second, like, we've got to get to an intro change where we fight Gluttony and Regulus.
What if that's not this season?
I don't know. I feel like we have to, but
Why?
like maybe that's season 3. I don't know.
Maybe.
I can't imagine that we're still solving this. Actually, I kind of can imagine that we're still solving the same issue for 10 more episodes, because we haven't really.
Also, we've done 1 of 3 trials.
Oh Christ! I forgot there's 2 more trials,
and we haven't seen any of an Amelia trial.
Never mind. This is all of season 2. Oh God. This show, okay, it's really good.
Yeah,
is the other thing. I feel like every episode I'm like, it's so complicated. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I just like how, like, even if it's confusing, like how deep into the show like you feel like you're like in it, and there's so much to think about and like figure out. It's like,
yeah,
I don't know.
There's like a lot of whoever is writing and creating this show is doing a really, really good job of like building off of like the formula of season 1, making it more complex. I have never once felt like the people running the show don't know what's going on, which like, I don't know, like when you're watching like a show with a mystery kind of a thing, like sometimes just random things happen and you're like, how are they going to resolve it? And like, I'm confident that there is an answer to all of this.
Yeah.
And it's really, really interesting.
That's why I think you at one point, or somebody asked me, like, is ReZero one of my top animes?
I think
and like, that, like, I'm confident that all of this will make sense, but because it's not over, like, I need to see how all of this resolves. But if this all gets resolved really well, and this all, like, everything makes sense, like, I could totally see it being up there. Like,
feat, honestly, like between dealing with all of the super mental stuff and like having interesting characters and playing off of this, like it's exceeding my, at this point, like I think exceeding my expectations for how good I thought it was going to be. I know I was a little dubious in the first like half of the first season and stuff, but yeah, I'm locked in. Not that I haven't been, but
I got nothing else to say for this.
We got a lot. These are probably long episodes. Thank you guys for staying with us if you've made it this far. And we can't wait to keep watching more. I gotta know what happens with freaking Roswell and everyone else. Good Lord.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Peace.
Goodbye.